everybody. Welcome to a very special edition of Hue Spotlight. We are on location, out of the studio, and we have the legendary, the one and only Big Dave McLean. And let's first of all say congratulations. You've got an album out, This Old Life.
Yeah.
And what made you want to do an album at this point in your career?
Well, actually, it was the two producers that are on the album called me up. They're good friends, and we had talked several times about doing an album again. And both of them were outstanding musicians and producers in this country. So I jumped at the chance, and they flew me down to Ottawa, and then we went up to Cobourg, Ontario, where we recorded the album. And yeah, I wanted to do it because I wanted to make another, like, a real traditional blues album, and both of these guys wanted to give me full reign of what I wanted to do. And I mean, that doesn't usually happen.
Well, no, and true, a lot of the songs you only did one take?
Yeah, we did the whole album in pretty much 3 days, and we might have gone in on the fourth day and just tidied up one. But yeah, we did it in 3 days, and then we toured while we were still there, just to help pay for it all. And
well,
it was amazing. And my wife came with me. We had a ball.
Oh my goodness! You know, at this stage in your career, Dave, to be able to go into studio, to have that admiration from people still today, it must make you feel pretty good.
Well, it touched me because both of them, well, one of them anyway, said that I was a big influence on him when he was young. You know, it's like, because I've been around forever, and
well,
a lot of these young guys, you know, I mean, same with Colin James and a few other guys, you know, it's like I've known them since they were little kids almost. Aww. So it's like watching them grow into superstars has been a thrill for me too. It's inspired me as much as I've inspired them, you know. It's like,
well, but you had your successes too, Dave, and you know, you've influenced so many people. Who influenced you?
Oh gosh, so many of the old school blues guys. I probably the greatest thrill in my life was getting to know and befriend Muddy Waters, and then John Hammond. He got me started in the business, and I think he's my favorite acoustic blues artist ever.
Oh my goodness!
You know, I mean, and to call him a close friend is such a thrill for me, because I'm just, you know, I was just this little white kid from Winnipeg, you know, and it's like, well, he was a white kid from New Jersey.
Something in common. What do you think led to your longevity in the music scene?
Well, I love the music business. I mean, I hate the business end of it, but I love playing, and I love the people I get to meet. I love the places I get to go. You know, I've been, you know, quite a few places, been to Europe, been to Australia, and a few other spots, and you know, it's nice to. I think music is one of the most important things that humanity can give back. You know, it's something that touches everyone. I played in a prison one time when this guy was in for murdering like 4 people. And he was doing life sentence, of course. And he had tears rolling down his cheek. He says, "Yeah, that song you sang, you know, it reminded me of my mother." And I thought, "You didn't kill her, did you?" Anyway, no, but I mean, music affects everything. It's like flowers, you know, makes chickens lay better eggs, cows deliver better milk. I mean, it's true. It's like, you know, music affects all living things. You could play it to the plants and the trees, and they respond.
Yeah.
You know?
So, what words of wisdom do you have for future Dave McLean's coming up?
Well, if that's what you really want to do, just go for it and give it everything you got. You know, stand behind every lick you play, and believe in the songs that you sing. So many people, they just learn the lyrics and paint by numbers. You know, they learn how to do fancy licks, and it's like, well, no, that's not playing. Especially in blues, you can separate the the wannabes from the players pretty easily in that kind of genre,
Yeah.
because it's such a heartfelt style of music. You know, as so many styles. You know, I'm not saying it's the only one. I mean, classical, jazz, country, all kind. You have to believe what you're doing. You have to, you know, why did you learn that song? You know, it's like somebody wrote that because they're putting a message behind music, you know, and it's like, to me, that's important.
Oh, it's so important. And
Yes.
then besides, you are a genius with the guitar, so you are going to play us a song, right?
Well, I will, certainly.
Yes, so what are you going to play?
I'm going to play a song called Mama Tain't Long for Day. It was written by a fellow by the name of Blind Boy Fuller, and it's from the 1930s, I believe.
And so is this guitar?
And, yeah, so this is 1932, this guitar. But it's one of my favorite songs. You know, I just love the way it goes, and I wanted to learn how to play. This is my version of it. He was a little better guitar player than me, but I dumbed it down, and I'll play it for you right now. And this is off the album, This Old Life. But on the album, I have an upright bass player, I have a drums, and
Full band.
and harmonica.
Oh,
You know, it's still pretty sparse, you know, which is really cool.
yeah.
Because nobody's stepping on anybody else's toes. It's you know,
pure.
it's a real heartfelt song.
Okay, thanks.
Wake up, mama, honey, don't you sleep so hard. Wake up, mama, baby, don't you sleep so hard. 4 C's old blues, walking around your yard. Blues grab me at midnight, won't turn me loose for days. Blues grab me at midnight, won't turn me loose for days. Maybe the sunshine drive my blues away. Now I know my bulldog, baby, when I hear him bark. I know my bulldog when I hear him bark. As I know my woman when I feel her in the dark. When I went to the mountain, far as I could see, I went to the mountain, far as I could see. Some other man took my baby. These lonesome blues took me.
Thank you, Dave. That's how you play the blues. And hey, we just made it in time. They're watering the flowers now. So
Yeah,
that's
right.
a wrap for Hue Spotlight. We'll see you next time right here on
That's
Hue.
good, yeah.